absolute baddie on Hinge. Holy.
Yeah. Good. Yeah.
The boys are back. The boys are back in town. Welcome to TWI. I'm your host, Ike. We got an unreal crew. David committed, but then didn't show up. So we don't got David. Well, maybe he'll pop in.
The queue again? Is Jeffrey in the queue again? She's got to be.
we don't have him in the queue. But we got Jared on the bottom, Eric P above him, Matt Hokinson, and then Big Bet Bard are on the top. Feature match of the week, Brandon Nakashima versus Francis Tiafoe. How the boys doing this week?
Doing pretty well. Can't complain.
Heard you're going to play a money tournament, Mankato, this upcoming weekend on an injured leg. How do you think that's going to go?
Yeah, so I was ready to shut it down completely for the summer. My physical therapist and my doctor have told me to shut it down, but when you get Petro Alex in the Instagram DMs, you got to play doubles with them, we're ripping the doubles. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot run, but I can hold serve, and that's our plan. So we're gonna let him cover most of the court. I'm gonna hold serve and hope that's good enough to win some money.
Yo, shout out, Petro. I showed up to the office the next week and was able to speak to my Greek boss and refer to him by his real name, Yorgo, instead of George, and learned how to say thank you in Greek, Efharisto. I used that at the end of my presentation and earned some brownie points and, got the full-time hire this week.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Woo!
That brought me back, man, to the streets of Santorini when you said Efharisto like that. It brought me back to hanging out with Roy Hammerling in the streets of Santorini.
All right, so I think everybody has been waiting. I've thought long and hard about this, and it's been on my conscience over the past few weeks, especially. It's no secret that I've been on the decline, and it hasn't been because of bad. I don't believe in bad luck. I don't believe in things just not going your way. I think things go the way that you deserve, and I've got to be honest. I've got to be better, and I've taken some reckless bets on some sets, and I just want to apologize for blue balling any fans I have out there who saw the rise of my ranking through the first half of the season, and then for them to be just completely denied climax through the second half of the season. And now seeing I am almost $90 in the hole, it's got to be not only devastating for myself, it affects me at work, it affects me in the bedroom, it affects me in every aspect of my life.
Anyone affected by Matt's reckless bets is a direct beneficiary to the Matt Hokinson Fund. All of the proceeds from his shitty bets will be going towards appointments with your reproductive physician.
Yep. Yes, that is true. And so I just want to apologize to everyone, and I will be making even more reckless bets to get out of the hole. Nothing will change. More aggressive bets, because conservative bets is not going to get us out of the hole, and I need redemption.
You're going to have to.
You might as well have just taken a clip from Conor McGregor saying,
that's what I was going to say.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'd like to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Yeah.
So your plan is to make just absolutely massive bets, kind of like Big Bet Barter, but another person in the hole, David Big D3 Youngs. Let's go.
Oh, there's
another
D3
person in the hole. So David, you're at minus 134. So are you going to be taking the same approach as Matt, just massive bet after massive bet, or you're going to, like last week you were 1780, so it's not like you're going big on that one. Or are you going to try to inch your way back?
Well, first of all, I want to say Matt can't climb a ladder because he has a torn calf. So that should be taken into account.
All right, big shot for a D3 guy, but whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
It does.
Wait a minute. He went from David Big D3 Youngs to just David Big 3 Youngs.
That's an error.
Wait a second. That has to be addressed. What is that?
That's
What
the
happened?
basketball league.
Yeah,
He's basketball.
Yeah, I'm showing my support for an up-and-coming league. With my glitchy computer, I can't even see myself moving. Am I moving fluidly?
Yes.
Yeah, you're perfect.
You look great.
Like water.
Like I literally am.
I won't lie to you and say you look good, but you look all right.
You look just like you look.
And you got, Matt, you're talking about taking these huge bets. David, has got his whatever approach, which there's no way David's approach is ever going to work. But
no, he's done. He's done for you.
I have been cool, calm, and collected in digging myself out of the trenches. And I'm telling you, Eric, I'm coming for you, pal.
Jared, you got to bet before me this week. How about that?
No way.
Before me this week, pal.
Eric's making his bet. I'm doing the opposite of whatever Eric does, because I need to be
going first.
The lead. Next week, we're going to be celebrating me having my first week of the lead in this league. And I want to apologize to Eric in advance, because I just can't let him have the spotlight for that long.
Before we get into our locks of the week, which basically means we ain't gonna lose this week, or at least I'm speaking for myself. Anyways, the rules of betting: the boys will put $10, $20, or $30 on their bet of their choice. All types of bets welcome, and the winner at the end of the year wins a '69 Chevy. The levy must be dry in order to win. Let's get into the bets.
Well, let's get into our betting for the week. I'll start her off. I got Francis Tiafoe. He's 3-0 versus Brandon Nakashima on the ATP level. 4-0 lifetime. He played one challenger in 2020 and beat Nakashima. He's a better player, but he is not the favorite in this match, only because Nakashima took Kyrgios to 5 sets in the Wimbledon quarters. I don't think that deserves any recognition at all. You make the quarters of a big tournament. If you're a top 50 player, you should do that at least once in your career. So they're giving him the favorite, but I'm going with Francis Tiafoe, $30 money line. It's to win 28.80. Pretty much even money on this one. Big bet Barter, what's your big bet for the week?
Yeah, I think this is a good matchup. They're relatively close in the rankings. I got to throw a big bet on it anyway. But Nakashima is just a great all-around 5-tool player. If you're comparing to baseball, Dirty Dov.
Yeah, I'm a little.
But I don't know. I like Tiafoe's game. With that slap backhand, kind of weird. He's got the odd form. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a good match. I don't really care that Nakashima took him to 5 in the quarters, but I'm taking the over on sets. I'm not gonna take a winner here. Just gonna take the over on sets. $30, decent payout, still pretty big bet. Hopefully puts me in the league if these two bozos throw on a weak ass bet, and even if they hit it,
Yeah, true. You're right there. Anytime you make a big bet, you're right there, and that's every single week. But you could fall very fast. So 30 to win 36.90 for the over at plus 123. Matt, what do you got?
Well, I'm gonna go against the grain here. We're gonna go. I think Nakashima is due for a win here, and I think it's gonna be convincing. And here's why: it's pretty hard to beat somebody 5 times in a row, especially at the pro level. And given Nakashima's rise, given also Tiafoe has come out with some statements saying that Nakashima is essentially a dog. I think Tiafoe's really starting to realize that Nakashima's here to stay, and we might be living in Nakashima's world. And because of that, $30 2-0 Nakashima.
Brandon Nakashima winning 2-0 for sets at plus 210. It's 30 to win $63. Our biggest bet this week. Eric, what do you got for this one?
This is a toss-up for me. 2 guys I like to watch. I love both these guys. I'm also not going to pick a winner, and I also have to be concerned about the looming presence of Jared right underneath me on the leaderboard. And as a result, I'm going to continue my trend of micro bets. You know what they say about micro bets, by the way. I'm going to move.
Micro penis.
That's right. That's exactly right. I'm going to move the line I'm gonna move the line.
Classic line mover.
I'm gonna move the line on games, and I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna move it all the way to the left. I'm gonna go under 30 and a half games.
Oh my god! Oh my! What is that?
He's doing exactly what he said I was going to do.
Oh my god! Who is this clown? What a clown bet!
I knew you were gonna put it down. I'm putting it up.
Mm.
I'm going under 30 and a half. I'm putting 10 on it. So that's got to be like 10 to win like 2.
Yeah, 10 to win 320.
320.
Can I give you an unsolicited piece of advice?
Yeah.
That's like the thing to say. When you're on the basketball court, you see someone coming in your rear view. What do? You dunk it. You got to dunk this shit.
You're telling me to dunk it, pal? I'm trying to draw a foul.
I love the basketball reference, but we're in a tennis podcast. What if you're up 40-15 on serve to win the match? Let's say
He's not.
Yeah, but you go for the bomb. You don't go for the kicks, or if you go for the bomb down the
serves. Right now, Eric, he's not up 40-15. He's at add out, knees knocking, second serve. So he's afraid of double faulting. That's what he's afraid of. I had the pleasure of watching Francis Big Foe Tiafoe at the Western and Southern last year. He's a joy to watch. He's so much fun. Great fan interaction. I love that these guys year to date have the exact same record, because I think that matches up perfectly. Like, this is going to be a close match, right? So I do feel pretty comfortable. I would feel more comfortable, I should say, taking the over on a low number of games. But instead, I think I got to do it. I think I got to I'm going to do the exact same thing Eric did. I'm going to slide the line all the way to the left to 30 and a half games. I'm going to smash the under, but I'm betting $30 on that under. So when it hits, I will have surpassed him in total money, because he only is going to gain what, $1, $2 maybe, right?
$3, pal.
So I'm gonna smash it with a $30 bet, triple the amount that I win compared to Eric, and that's going to jump me into the lead. So I'm playing smart. I'm playing money ball here.
Let's go. The strategy.
Wow. What a devastating
It's
just
not devastating.
series of events.
It's not just devastating. I'm playing 4-dimensional chess with Jared right now.
4-dimensional?
Because last time we both did this, we moved the line a stupid amount, did just what we thought was a safe bet. I smashed a 30.
Absolute baddie on Hinge. Holy.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Woo.
Hinge is the way, man.
What's her name, so we can talk about her next week when she rejects you?
Oh.
Okay. Damn. Sorry, that was not cool. I'm sorry, my bad.
David Big D3 Youngs, what's your bet for the week?
Well, I would like to say a few things first. Matt, I agree with you. It's tough to beat a guy 5 times on the ATP Tour. But just out of curiosity, here's some trivia. How many times in a row did Roger Federer beat David Ferrer?
He beat him 19 times in a row, I believe.
That would be 17. 17 that
times,
is
yep.
Greater than 5, one would say. So it can happen. I will say this too. Francis Tiafoe and my Wisconsin Badger football team have one thing in common. What is it, Isaac? You don't know. They won the Orange Bowl.
No way. I didn't know. Wait, Tiafoe won the Orange Bowl? Is that what?
Youngest ever male to win the Orange Bowl, 2013, at the age of 15. What were you doing at 15? You were probably playing Minecraft. I'll say this, Nakashima gave Nick Kyrgios a run for his money. That's awesome. It's great for American tennis, in all sincerity. That's what we need right now. Tiafoe is the seasoned vet in this situation, even though he's 24. Big serve, big forehand. That's American tennis. He's like John Isner, except he does his serve and he does his forehand better than him, and he can move better. Jared and Eric referred to Moneyball. They're both pushing the lines. They're like Billy Bean in the war room. I'm like the old scouts in that movie that are like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm keeping the money line as is for total games at 23.5. I'm taking the under. Tiafoe wins 6-3. So that is going to be a total of 22 games. So that's going to be a game and a half under. And I'm going to put $30 on it.
Heck yeah. We got $30 to win 27. You were one of 2 people to win, David, last week. It was you and Sowie.
I know I was. I'm aware. Thank you for referencing my victory.
Run it up, brother.
I think one thing to highlight for our overall records is Matt has lost 9 of 10. That's got to be. I don't know if actually David has ever lost that many in a row.
I don't think anybody. That's an unprecedented streak in the history of this league.
Let's wrap it up there. Thanks so much, guys. See you at the biz.